You're listening to the Comic Crusaders Podcast. I am your host, Al Mega, CEO of Comic Crusaders and Undercover Capes. In this show, I'm sitting down with creators from all walks of life to talk about inspiration, process, the lessons they've learned, and a whole lot more. What up, everybody? Salute and happy Thanksgiving. This is a special Comic Crusaders podcast where I am speaking to an amazing independent creator that has this fire book called Dog Eaters, and he's actually now has been going to be published on the label of my boy, Mr. P. Hayden. You know, it's going to be on the Anyone, like ASAP Comics UK imprint. Is an amazing creator with an amazing story that has amazing art, and I'm happy to have him because homie just like Dodgy is in the future right now. He's all the way overseas, like living the high life. It's daytime for him while I'm eating turkey. He's drinking coffee. Let me introduce the one and only Mr. Malcolm Wong. What's going on, kiddo? How you doing?
Thank you very much, Al. You're juice, baby.
Well, I'm absolutely juiced, but I hope you get it juice. I mean, do you drink coffee or tea? Because, you know, based where you're at right now. Because look how beautiful the sunshine behind you, I'm sure.
Clear day. Can see Mount Fuji from my rooftop.
You really can?
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell everybody where you're at right now.
I'm in Tokyo. Been here for a number of years, actually. And
really? How long?
Well, since 1983.
Oh, wow. So you've been stationary there.
Yes, and traveling back and forth to where we pay taxes in Hawaii. So we maintain the American, whatever it is, whatever you
want to call it now, exactly. Excellent. All right, and I mean, so did you grow up there as well?
No, I grew up on the East Coast, born in Baltimore.
Oh, say a word. Nice. Yeah. Well, up to what age, man, did you stay in Baltimore?
To age 6, and then elementary school to high school in the greater Boston area.
And all right, so you were a mass man too, talking about the bar and the car and all that,
the harbor and all that stuff.
The harbor, you got that on the money, kiddo.
The New England Patriots. And then
I don't know, bro. I'm a Giants fan, bro.
I feel for you.
Oh shit!
And then Hilo, Hawaii, and then Honolulu, and then.
When did you get to Hawaii?
75.
Yeah. Okay. Oh damn, bro! Wait, 75. Damn, brother, you like a young ass man. If you don't mind me asking, you ain't no lady, so I could ask a man. Yo, how old are you?
I can collect Social Security now, you know.
Get the F out of here. My brother, God bless. You look mad young, bro.
If I had worked enough in America, because I think I have $500 of Social Security coming to me at some point. Right over my lifetime, that's like $1 a day, $1 a year, maybe.
You know what I mean? God damn, bro. Oh wow, bro, you look mad young. God bless, bro. So let's talk about this whole journey, bro. So you grew up in Maryland, man. Is that where you find your love for comics, or was it in Boston, or was it in Hawaii? Where did you find your love?
Well, in Boston, and as a kid, Boston, the Phantom, those kind of really old school stuff. Those kind of comics there.
What attracted you first? What was the first thing that caught your eye as a comic fan?
Well, actually, my entree into comics came through screenwriting.
Oh, really? Screenwriting? Talk about that. Yeah, because I know that the particular book you have was actually meant for something else as well.
That's right. It was. It won 3 awards at the Screenwriting Expo in LA.
Oh, shit.
And one of the awards was to have the screenplay adapted into a comic, 6 issues of comics, and then bound into graphic novel. This was the Dable brothers. I don't know if you remember them. They were really hot back in the early 2000s because they had adapted a prequel to Game of Thrones, George R. R. Martin.
Okay.
And they these guys, they're actually Haitian. The Dable brothers are Haitian, and just a really inspirational story to begin with. But unfortunately, they never paid anybody. So George,
Mm,
they were, so from the Dable brothers, it moved. This book had 3 issues that were printed through them and distributed through Diamond, and then they moved to Marvel through
okay.
through a bunch of different incarnations, and they never paid my artist Guillermo Angel,
Oh
and so I
wow.
took over. I took over the production, and it became my project. So I didn't. It's creator owned, and I
Okay.
moved it all the way through. But this has gone through several incarnations, and
How many incarnations would you saying at
well,
this
it
point?
it came. It was Dable Brothers and Sea Lion Books, which was also one of the Dable brothers. Then it was Media 11111, which is also Paris Hilton's name, but it's a different
Oh,
incarnate
say what? Oh, it's
digital.
Paris Hilton. How the hell did you connect with
No,
that?
just the name is
It's just
associated,
the
but
name.
it's
Okay,
not the
nothing
Paris
else.
Hilton thing.
Using the name. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. It was that was a digital, and then I independent published, and then just kind of recently, Antarctic Press.
Okay.
They they uh, they printed. This is pre-pandemic,
All right.
and they did 6 issues, and then now this is back to the original uh, graphic novel. They don't do the graphic novel, so
Oh,
this
that's
is going to come
beautiful. Look at
out.
that. Look how gorgeous that is. Yeah.
This is coming out the end of this month through Paul.
So right there, man. Anyone in the ASAP Comics UK, beautiful, man. So
Yeah.
talk about you, creating the team behind this. Like, how did you find a team to create this book? Based
Well,
where you've been at.
the artist was through David Dable, who ended up doing Sea Lion Books.
Okay.
They did a Paulo Coelho adaptation of The Alchemist, which was,
Okay.
that's a name, but
Of
not
course.
a great, so he introduced me. I think Guillermo's or Guille's uncle had done some work for the Dable brothers, and then they hooked me up, and they did some great. Guille does some great stuff. It's he did some character sketches. It was just marvelous from the start.
Oh, really? And when did you find them? Like, what year was that?
2008 maybe. So
2008. So, what tools were you using then to try and find people to collaborate with?
it was internet.
Of course.
It's internet and FTP, if you can believe that stuff.
FTP. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Old school,
old
kiddo.
school. We're talking
And
old
she
school.
still works though. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it still works if
And it works good. It works good. I rather use that in the cloud sometimes because if it's in the cloud, it could be held hostage.
It's true. That's true, and it's yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the genesis of this story is, I mean, I started writing it obviously in the early 2000s, and
But what inspired that? What inspired you to take that creative step,
I
kiddo?
tell you, man, it's the same as what's happening now. It's like at a time when I'm, like if you're disgusted with what was going on back then, it's even more,
Yeah, I kind of understand because there's something I saw as like, well, that was kind of your inspiration. You were disgusted with
relentless.
the priorities of the states, man. Where
Yeah,
it was celebrity and all this fandom, and it's
political
like, yo,
incompetence,
yeah,
endless wars.
hard. I mean, as a Puerto Rican, it's like you're gonna go and say, "Yo, Jorge Maria, let me throw motherfucking napkins at you." Get the fuck out of here, bro! Don't go with that bullshit. That's the best you could do. But I get it. So so you were angered. So how did that lead to this creation?
Well, the thing is, I've been writing for a long time. I've been represented for my novels and everything like that. But it's just like, okay, what kind of stories are relevant? What kind of stories are important? You know, it's like I just watched Red Notice last night and was like, this is pre-pandemic bullshit about really rich people doing stupid things, and it's like,
Yeah.
this is not tenable. This is unsustainable. This is like, I mean, we're just we're flushing ourselves down the toilet doing this
This
kind of
we are.
stuff. Spending, you
Consistently.
know,
The aliens are laughing at us, folks.
yeah, well, they're puppeteering us. But the thing is that you know, if it is unsustainable, what happens next? And so, Dog Eaters is about, after this dark age, 175 years after the die-off.
Ooh.
You know,
The die-off. What's the
the
die-off?
log line is mankind failed to transcend the petroleum age, and here we are, the gas prices rising again. You know, it's
Oh
like,
man, that sounds like Mad Max, bro. Petroleum.
yeah, the supply chain is jammed up. It's like globalism has just it's very, very
Real.
based on everything working together. And when one of the cogs in the machine breaks down, then you have, like, when the ships stop coming into Hawaii, for example, they only have food for a week.
Oh wow.
So
Really?
what happens then when the ships stop coming in? And you know, the Suez Canal, the ship blocked the canal for a week or so, and everybody's freaking out. And prices go up.
But even now, right? Apparently, liquor is getting affected, and gifts are getting affected, and this, that, the other, the global pandemic. I mean, I feel that's just corporations making an excuse to make up for losses.
It's not an excuse. It's real. It's what happens when things get you know. It's like print on demand, but when the printer's not printing, you're not
So
getting
you
the
believe
stuff.
it's really going on? I mean, I hope that it's the real thing, man. I hope they're not trying to capitalize on the moments. Hey, let me make some extra money, because we do live in a capitalist country.
Well, you know, I think this is
I'm gonna
we're
put it
getting to
beyond
the
them.
end. We're getting to the end. We have to think a different way than
I hope
capitalism.
so. Listen, yeah, I agree. I'm all about that, Sherry, because I kind of read a lot of anarchistic shit sometimes, but the anarchy is not anarchy. It's a nice bartering system. Everybody wins. You know what I mean? It's not really anarchy. It's just a different way of using what we got, and being able to survive. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? But let's do this with the books. Cause look at this beautiful fucking cover, bro.
Thank you.
There goes PA right here. Malcolm is a creative genius. So beautiful layered. So thank you, PA. Look at it, joining us all the way
Thanks,
from the
Paul.
UK. Look at this, is international. We got Tokyo in the building. We got fucking the UK in the building. We got USA. I love it. But look at this cover, man. And explain to me, who is this wonderful looking character on the cover?
This is Tracy, and she's the daughter of. Basically, we're talking about the Black Dog Clan making its way down the trade route
The
between the
Black
casino
Dog
cities.
Clan. What's that? That sounds so gangster.
So it's a world where hooved animals are very rare because of bovine encephalitis.
Okay. Oh,
You know,
really?
mad cow
Okay.
disease. And so basically, the diet has changed. But I mean,
Oh.
that's just sort of a minor aside. I know that a lot of you know,
Wait,
when you look up.
oh my God. Fuck for doggies. Okay.
So civilization consists of scattered nomadic tribes, isolated casino cities, and hordes of predatory bandits. And
So
this is
like these guys right here, like these guys.
yeah, these are the
I mean,
roaches.
these dudes are
And
armed to the T, and they look like the Road Warriors, the wrestlers. Remember them?
I do. And basically, they are the remnants of prisoners, maximum security prisoners
Okay,
that
so
were.
this is the scum of society. right
They
now.
were protected by the walls of, being in in prison. The concrete and everything protected them from the die off, and they
Oh,
interbred, and
really?
they've become a different kind of people. And the Black Dog Clan is basically native, so
Okay.
American Indian based,
So they're indigenous to their
indigenous to
land.
the, yeah. So they're living off the land, and they're making their way down the coast, the Gulf Coast, to establish their own city. Times are changing. It's 175 years after the die off. It's a time of
Oh,
change.
wow.
It's been the
So
the wild west.
do
And
we
it's,
get the story of the die off of that 175 years, or is that going to be some sporadic storytelling within the Dog Eaters universe?
this is post, like a
Okay.
lot of the apocalyptic stories are, it's happening now, but this is afterwards. So it's kind of like the it's kind of like, even if you were put it on a timeline with other stories like Cormac,
Okay.
The Road, it's like after that. It's like when the people have finished dying, and then the survivors have started to recoalesce around their tribe, their the casino city. So it's kind of like it's sort of like a post western in a way.
Okay. So sci-fi post-western somewhere in the future.
Yes, yes.
And look at them. I mean, it's just the art. So why the manga influence? Is it something that's just more in the nature that fits in with the narrative of what you want to tell?
Well, the artist is Chilean, in
Okay.
Chile, based Santiago, Chile.
Really? Oh,
And
wow! So he's in Chile and has such a manga influence. Beautiful.
that's the thing, is that the South American artists are sort of a hybrid of manga and also like Marvel, DC.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely. I see it because there's certain like just right here you could see in that line work. It's not traditional manga because traditional manga would be more like this. So he kind of really does do a divide.
yeah, it's. I think you could call it South American art style. I there's a lot of people in Brazil also,
Yeah.
but
And the colors too.
yeah,
Gorgeous. Who's your
yeah.
colorist?
The original colorists were Filipinos through
Epa.
Glasshouse Graphics. I'm sure you've heard
Okay.
that name,
Yes, I have.
Dave Campiti.
Nice.
And the original, they did the first two issues, and then we got one of Guille's friends, colleagues in Chile to finish up, and
Okay.
then he did color. He did the whole thing towards the end.
Beautiful though. And talk about chapter 3, because here we are going through stuff and look at this cover. Who are all these characters? I mean, who's homie here? Because he look like he's a scumbag. Am I right?
Well, he sort of is, but he's the leader of the Black Dog Clan.
He is. Okay.
He's Tracy's father, and she's
Okay.
holding Mr. Fluffy.
Fluffy.
So they don't always eat. They don't eat all the dogs. They keep the
Okay.
cute ones.
What
Just like
makes what makes Fluffy special?
he's cute.
I hear you though.
you know, you know how it is when you got cuties around. You don't
Yeah.
want to. And the guy in the background is Bevan, and he is the traveler who they
Okay.
pick up in the first issue. He helps thwart an ambush, a
Okay.
roach ambush in the beginning. And he and Lamont Black Dog is the leader of the clan. And they have issues.
Gotcha. Holy shit. Why are the hyenas eating each other?
They've been shot. They've been,
Oh, they've been
yeah,
shot.
yeah, these are like dingoes. These dogs have
Dingo. Okay.
evolved into sort of a wild, dingo-like, half dog, half wolf, half coyote,
Holy
dingo
crap.
kind of, animal.
Gotcha. The dingo took my baby.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit! I love the looks of it, bro.
Excuse. That was a good one. Didn't
Hey,
work
bro.
though. Didn't work.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the kid. The dingoes, yo. Hey, oh my God! Look at this gorgeous art, yo. And that motorcycle so Akira-ish, if you will, for me, right? I don't know, and design. Look at that, gorgeous, yo, gorgeous artwork, bro.
Yeah, Guille, he really put his heart into it. And just still a friend. He came to visit in Tokyo with his wife.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
nice, nice,
He's
nice.
really into obviously manga and anime and stuff like that. So he made a
So you
pilgrim.
did you take him on a tour? Because I heard over there you guys got a pretty nice, comic market.
Yeah, it's if you come to Japan at all, you have to come to Nakano Broadway, which is
Nakano Broadway. Okay.
that is a mecca for nerds.
Oh, really? So it's Nerd Broadway.
But Murakami
Okay.
Takashi, the super flat. So it's a lot of manga and anime influenced art, but
Nice.
his stuff is fine art, and he has kind of a cult, not a cult, an art cult, sort of.
A cult following. There are cult following. Don't worry, bro, Malcolm. You're gonna have a cult following when people start peeping this. Don't you worry.
But I mean, it's a really interesting place, and definitely a destination if comic people, manga people, anime people come to Japan, come to Tokyo. That's definitely a must. Like Akihabara.
I
Is a,
can't wait, man. I know. I really my Al Mega over there. They call me Aru Mega. Aru Mega. I was like, what?
Aru,
Aru Mega. Aru Mega.
Aru
Okay.
Mega,
Yeah. I
Aru
was like, oh,
Mega.
I was like, oh wow. Okay, I love it though. Sounds gangster. Let's go to. Let me go. I would love it. But again, this is great art. I mean, look at this, yo. Woo! Oh, watch this. Your homie's huge. Is he huge or that's just the scenery?
That's that's an image of just an image. It's art. Yeah.
It's gorgeous, bro. Look at that. I mean, it's so fire, bro. And I love that you use diversity in it too. So you have a diverse cast. Was that intentional?
Well, America is diverse, and this is based in the American Southwest. So
Okay.
basically, you know, it really is a melting pot. I mean, you can say that about America for sure. That's true.
Absolutely.
It
This is why I
is.
don't understand. I mean, in certain states, this is why I come from New York, and then I lived in Massachusetts for a bit as well, and now I'm in Florida. Very diverse states, if you will.
Hmm.
So this is why at times I don't understand why there's so much hate. But I also got to understand that I come from places where diversity is the norm, and when you really do look outside of the scope of cities, diversity is not the norm. So they
Yeah.
feel very uncomfortable with it because they just don't understand it and haven't grown up with it. I try to get into people's mental space sometimes.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm crazy if I think that way, but I try to understand them that way. Okay, this is how they were brought up. So how can I kind of come around that to teach them, why we're not bad. you know,
It's it's about race. It's about gender. It's about class. And I think what
I love it.
we get caught up in is the the polarization is it's easiest to see in race.
It's
It's
too
so
crazy.
visual, so that's what kind of happened. And the whole problem the whole problem with the current situation is that they've never really white America has never really properly reconciled slavery.
Reconciled or embraced it and say, hey, okay, we admit that this was a a fuck up, and I mean this comes across a lot of races. Wasn't just Africans that were enslaved, but Asians were enslaved, Latinos were enslaved, indigenous people were enslaved. I mean, this was an across the board bullshit thing that happened. It wasn't just one of us. The history books you only want to focus on. It was all of us, and I think you could agree with that. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
you guys helped build the railroads in California. I don't think that was because you wanted to. You know what I mean?
Well, the technologically advanced, whatever it is, the civilization will dominate, and that's basically the history of America. Is the history of Western civilization is the history of man, which is the technologically
Oh,
advanced
my brother,
society
thank you,
dominates and enslaves. And
thank you.
so we're at a point now where we have to take the next step of evolution.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, Homo sapiens, if this is what we are, then we're not going to make it. So, and then we got to evolve to the next level, which is in just seeing each other as
Well, we are just
beings,
human beings,
spiritual
yo.
beings. Yeah,
We're just human beings. That's all. Otherwise, we're gonna live in a world like dog eaters, and I don't think many of us could survive that type of world.
that's right. That's right. So,
It's real talk though. This is why I like what you're embracing here when you're talking about, because it's just the realness of the situation. You know, we could do better, as you said, as human beings. Even if today was today's holiday here in America, it's Thanksgiving. Let's give thanks to the opportunities we have. I mean, look at us. Even you're in Tokyo, we're able to talk and chit chat about all these type of things, and and even this is a comic book, you are touching on some real world situations that make you think. And thank you for doing that, because again, that takes a very brave soul to do things like that.
yeah, we have to move beyond what I mean. It's just getting worse and worse. And like when I started writing this, it's like I think I was basically referencing this Paris Hilton thing, but it's like even worse now, where you have people you never heard of that are so doing it. I mean, with TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram and all this YouTube and you know
And talk about this, bro. And I also want to know about this because you said you got some contemplation music. What are we talking about there?
well, you
Made me
have to
crack
listen
up
to
with
it.
that.
You have to listen to
Oh,
it
right.
to find out
So,
what it is. Yeah.
folks, listen to it right there. Cloudshandsproject.bandcamp.com, bro. That way you can have a trip. But talk about this. What's this, man? This is really your wall in your crib, bro?
Yeah, this is as the artwork comes out, you want to be able to see it. This is like almost like a storyboard because remember
Beautiful.
this was a screenplay
A
first.
screenplay, absolutely. I mean, you really wanted it to be a screenplay. It was never meant to be a comic. It was meant to be a 2-hour film. And then here you meet Sean J. Jordan.
Yeah,
And
and so basically, Sean was working with the Dable brothers until they stopped paying him, basically. But we whipped out the adaptation really fast. I mean, it was a couple months, if
nice.
that. It was like he would write.
Was the film going to be live or an animated feature?
No, it was meant to be live action.
Oh,
It is meant to be.
wow. Okay.
It is live action, and so then when it becomes a comic book, it's like, well, this is a storyboard. And so basically laying it out like this, and you can see the spreads, and you can see, and just sort of like mapping it out, and then he adapted it, but then I'm going back over it, reshaping the word bubbles
Yeah.
to fit it into more of a comic book thing.
Absolutely. Because Janice Chang said, don't you cover that art. You better find them right spots.
That's right. And all that, the layout, the composition, all of that stuff. And
I love that the PS is like mind mapping your walls.
so this is issue 2.
Okay. I gotta ask here though, because it's like you got all
Oh,
these awesome, you got all these awesome pictures here, right? And
4
all of a
maybe.
sudden you got this guitar here. What's going on there, bro? What are you trying to tell us, bro? Are you the next Jimi Hendrix, bro? Are you
No.
the Jimi Hendrix of Tokyo? What's popping here, bro?
Not Jimi Hendrix, more like feeble-fingered feeble-fingered chord player. But this was a little studio that I had
Nice.
back at that time, and
Nice.
so.
Wow.
So this is Angie, and Angie is
So that's Angie. That's Angie.
So yeah,
Epa.
that's Angie, and then there's some merch with there's some posters with Angie, and there's t-shirts.
Right there, the Angie collection, right there
Yeah.
at ascentees.myshopify.com, folks. Look it up. Right. Oh,
So this is
wow.
this is a drop shipping combination with Shopify. Shopify is the major online platform now for shopping. One of the top 10 or whatever, top 5.
They
whatever.
absolutely are. I mean, again, because they actually know how to revenue share.
Yeah, and so they teamed up with a bunch of different drop shipping. And so what it is what's great about drop shipping is I try to be, in my own feeble way, try to be sustainable and have do this kind of thing where I'm not fucking up the world. So what it is that these guys, it's print on demand, so you have no inventory. Okay. You don't have to
nice.
print a whole bunch of stuff, and then if it doesn't sell, what do you do with it? These days, not these days, but anytime, if you have a business, if you have inventory and it goes beyond the year, you're carrying it from one year to the next, you pay tax on it. If you don't want to pay tax on it, you have to destroy it. So what are we doing?
Really?
Yes. So what are we doing?
Wait a minute. So as an independent creator, you have this product, and if you don't sell it, unless you want to get taxed on it, you gotta
if you have inventory. If you have no, this is any business. If you have inventory, that's why Marvel, not Marvel. I'm sorry, not Hasbro. What is the other one? It starts with an M that had Barbie. Mattel had hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff that they had to destroy. This is all plastic too, right? So they're using petroleum, polluting the air, making plastic, and then destroying it by throwing it in the landfill or burning it, whatever. This is capitalism. This is what's destroying Earth. So with drop shipping, if it's only if only one gets ordered, you only make one. So there's no inventory. Plus, you don't have to pay taxes on inventory that is carried over.
Non-existence. It's just print on demand. I love it. What a great little platform there. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it.
The platform, that's that is a femme fatale from one of the casino cities.
Yeah, definitely, bro. She could kill me anytime.
And I don't want to give away too much plot, but she is dangerous.
I like them like that. Yeah, that's the best way, folks. You want them crazy.
Yeah, and
this is
available. This is also available as a pinup, as a print on
this is
semi-glossy with framed, and it's pretty reasonable actually.
And that coloring, it's the coloring. I'm enamored by the coloring. It is gorgeous.
Yeah,
talk about that logo. That's the tattoo in the making for many people right there. Talk about that.
Yeah, that's the Black Dog logo in negative. And one of the letterer Dave Lamphere. He does quite a few books in America, and he did some great stuff with not only the lettering but like how he put together this kind of thing here.
Epa, let's show that off. Okay. Very nice. Look at that. Look at
I
that.
mean,
Look at that book. Whoo, epa. Gorgeous. Show that art, man. Show that art. Show people what they're missing and what they need to be getting in their lives real soon. That's what you need to be showing off because it's gorgeous, bro. I mean, it's been a journey, hasn't it, brother?
oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. It's like so many different so-called publishers, so many, but the thing is, the most important thing was that it was totally my intellectual property. So I didn't have to worry about like somebody else owning the rights to it.
You weren't
And
fucking around with the property. You're like, this is my shit, and I needed to do it my way.
right. And
Beautiful.
what I've found is that, even in film school and things like that, is that if you don't have the production funds, you can't own what you create. And so, I spent a lot of money, to make this, but the I spent it, but it's mine. And
It's yours, and listen, only due time, my brother.
yeah. And what is money?
Tenacity.
What is money anyways? It's just it's a flow. It's a flow. So once it passes through, what are you left with?
You're not buried with it, right? It's not like you're taking it with you.
Right. Once you've used it, what have you used it for? Is it something that is ephemeral and that you'll never get back again? Like entertainment. You pay for entertainment.
A beer. I got spending it on the beer. You're not gonna get it back again. You gotta spend again to get it again.
That's
but
right.
If you invest in yourself,
That's
it's something that only rewards itself 10 times over.
That's right. That's right. The potential. I mean, if you don't try, you don't get anything. There's no
exact. Thank you. That's the shit because I think we both know as creators, maybe we've had people in our lives that try to tell us and try to, give us some advice. And then you look at them and think, what are you doing though? I don't see you on the stage. I don't see you putting yourself out there. I don't see you sharing of yourself in any scale. So who are you to tell me how to do what I do?
Well,
how do you feel about stuff like that? I mean, do you face that? I've had people like, really? Like, are you crazy, bro? You ain't even doing what I'm doing.
You do get a lot of even from your friends and family, whatever. It's like
family is like intense. I mean, from a certain side, it's like, come on, guys, shut up.
Resistance. When you push against resistance, you can either get stronger or you can get plowed under. So
I'm a wall, bro. I'm a goddamn adamantium wall right now. I'm about to turn into the what is it, vibranium? No worries.
Wolverine.
You know what I mean? Shit.
So that's life. I mean, think of the odds. Think of the odds of us even as individuals being
blessed with opportunity like this, being here and having this opportunity to talk. Because look at me, all the way in Orlando, I'm talking to this amazing independent creator that's had an amazing journey to bring dog eaters to the forefront. His story, his amazing, beautiful story. So, I mean, if you had the chance though to make it animated, because I think this would be gorgeous in an anime film. I mean, would you take that, or do you still want it live action?
No, I mean, you look at each opportunity as it comes, and judge. I mean, also the people that you're working with, who brings this offer to you, and all this kind of stuff
Yeah.
is very important. These are
Okay.
these kind of relationships are like temporary marriages.
Okay.
So one of the interesting things of how this got to ASAP and to Any One World,
Yes. Yeah. I want to know
was
how the hell did you meet Paul, man?
well through Lance Lucero, your buddy, man.
Oh, well, I was
Three
9,
years,
man.
three
Man,
years
Mr.
of
Bob.
buddy, and Lance is an amazing
Yes, he is.
creator
God bless
himself.
him.
I mean, the things that he does,
That's my dude. I love him, man.
and the power that he has. I mean, he just powers through things. It's amazing as an independent filmmaker,
And a comic book
and
creator.
a
I mean,
comic.
he does a lot, man. I salute the homie, man. He's a real trooper, bro. Real soldier.
And the thing, how I met Lance was through Michael Lent, who is a screenwriter that I met through the Dable Brothers, actually.
Oh, check
Um,
that out. Okay.
and we maintained contact through Comic Cons because I was going down to Comic Cons for several years in San Diego.
Okay.
And we maintained a relationship. And then he introduced me to Lance, and we just started, jibber jabbering. And then it's like, yeah, I showed him one of my films shot on Super 8.
Oh
Uh,
shit! You already convinced him.
Transferred to U-Matic. We're
Oh my
talking
god!
we're talking the early 80s.
Holy shit! Yo, bro,
Transferred to
you made that man wet. Let me tell you, bro, with that shit. That's his
three
thing.
quarter inch U-Matic tape that had come to those big cassettes. That was the industry standard back then, before Betacam, before all this stuff. Edited, and then 1 hour movie, and then I still had the camera, and he was like, hey, this is a really good camera, and tried to, hey, it still kind of works. I mean, I can see the electricity is still going
Yeah.
through there, and I just sent it to him. I said, hey, bro, you just pay for shipping. I'm giving this to you. And
No, you
so
didn't do that.
I did, and I sent him another
Wow.
camera as well. Less. This was a 1014, which is like the ultimate Canon Super
Of the
8
time.
camera.
Oh wow.
It could do in-camera cross fades and all this kind of stuff,
Oh my
and
god.
slow motion and
God bless you, kid. Look
time
at
lapse and
folks.
this
You
kind of
see
stuff.
why independent rules. This is what this is. Independent is family, no matter what. I mean, look at this. Wow, yo. God bless you, Lance, bro. You're blessed, kiddo. That's awesome. What a good
So
homie.
so we established this relationship, and then he started talking about all different kinds of stuff, Comic Crusaders, and then
That's my
ASAP
boy.
and Any One
Yes.
World, and then that's how we hooked up with Paul.
Nice.
And Paul's journey himself is amazing. I mean,
Yes, it is. I'm very proud of my brother. Let me tell
when
you.
when you're not going on a corporate path, as a freelancer, as a creative, as an artist, as
No, man. As a creative force, I want to call that, because again, even I am independent. I see some other comic book websites. They're all owned by a larger conglomerate. I am
yeah,
totally independent. Like
right.
I talk about what I want, when I want, how I want. When I talk to creators like yourself, for example, no lie, Malcolm, I kid you not. I've had times where creators say, why are you so willing? I've gone to other websites. They tell me, well, unless you're listed here, I can't post you. I'm like,
Mhm.
who would tell you that? I mean, you're creating. I mean, who gives a fuck where you're listed at? So long as you're listed somewhere where people could buy your product, what's the problem? And so long as you're not spewing hate, I got you.
And the thing is, too, is that this whole, financialized capitalism, everything starts to become controlled by one situation.
Yeah.
Look at Amazon.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah, they're
They-
starting to take over a lot. I mean, yeah, motherfuckers are complaining about Diamond. Diamond collapsed. Now we have Lunar and a couple of others, but then now Amazon is starting to, eat these motherfuckers up too. And even Simon and Schuster, they're trying to distribute. They'll probably get eaten up by Amazon too.
And the thing is that when it was more diverse, like even with, because I was coming at it from publishing and film movies, is that you had different companies with different personalities answering to fewer people.
Yes. Yeah. Real
and
competition.
Then they got bought up. Now there's only a few people.
It's like wrestling, right? When Vince McMahon bought up everything, WWE, and there was no more comp. What happened to WCW? It became the same thing. That was the last one standing. And now, thank God, there's finally competition again.
And the thing is that when you only have one or two gatekeepers, you only have one or two
choices,
visions, and what they choose.
It's like politics, right? Either an elephant or a donkey. Fuck off. I'm not either, bro. You know who I am? I'm Al Mega.
I'm a Wolverine.
That's what I am, bro. I'm a motherfucking wolf, my motherfucker. That's what I am. Oh.
And so again, this diversity of perspective and vision is being crushed by financialized capitalism, because basically a lot of independent, you get successful as an independent, I can sell out to whoever for 10 million, 100 million, 200 million dollars.
Keyword sell out.
And then I sold out like this guy I know on he had a successful card game. I can't remember what it was. I mean, not super successful, but successful enough that Sony bought him out for $1 million or something, kept him on for a year, and then killed it. And what they wanted to do, obviously, was kill the competition. It's like weeding. It's like, this thing is growing.
Disgusting, yeah.
It's growing, and I have this plant or this whatever, this property, and I just buy it and kill it. And
well,
then
that's what Marvel did with Malibu, didn't they? Remember Malibu Comics and Prime and Hard Case and all those awesome characters? Where the fuck are they now?
Yeah, they buy them, and it's the same with everything now. It's not just creative; it's all businesses. I mean, look at Silicon Valley. It's the same thing. It's like,
oh yeah.
And then the problem is that people want to be bought out.
Yeah, they feel, oh, let me create this to make the money and get out. But you're creating something that matters. Don't do that. When it's something that's, I'm not gonna be a sellout. I tell you that much. Offer me what the fuck you want. And my wife may think I'm crazy, but nah, bro. If you don't understand my vision, there ain't no motherfucking way I'm selling this motherfucker.
It's kind of like Me Too for business.
Oh, right. Oh, yo, truth. It's the truth, though. It's an abuse of power over a smaller brand, and it's like, nah, does the smaller brand stand up and fight back, or are they going to go ahead and allow themselves to be abused? No.
And sometimes they want to. I mean, the documentary on Alanis Morissette just came out, and apparently, she was, casting couched, and that was that song, right? Ooh. That song, her most famous song. I forget the name right off the top of my head, but and then she, and she was maybe underage or whatever. It was consent, but then when you look back at it from the wisdom of being 40 or 45 or however old she is now, seeing that she's actually exploited, but yet in a way it allowed her to become
who she is.
Who she is, exactly. So it's definitely a gray area where it comes
Isn't that perplexing? I mean, here you are, like, damn, I don't feel comfortable with that, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be in the place I am. Like,
exactly. And then
what a conundrum.
That compromise is how far are you willing to go? And some people are not willing to go that far. and some are,
A lot
and
haven't either. You see them just disappear from the face of the earth because
that's
they
right.
weren't willing to bend,
That's right. That's right. And
and that's why
so,
they disappear.
and then we have to look at what we think of as success. And is success, giving it all, literally, your private parts, giving them away for success? Is that success?
Which is what wifey and I talk about when we watch music videos lately. Is like, okay, we see a lot of young ladies like, okay, empowerment to the female body for sure, but do you really have to be almost half naked? It's not necessary. You know what I mean? You're giving in to something that is not even right. They're exploiting you, yo. Ain't right.
But the attention is also a kind of drug.
Yeah,
Getting
it is.
attention.
Well, that's the society we live in, right? I mean, we have phones and tablets with that 15-minute quick satisfaction point, and we're done. I mean, that's to
Mhm.
be your last 15 minutes, fellas. Most of you can.
So, so these competing motivations. You have a kind of the need for attention. How far do you go for that? And then you also have this kind of moralistic thing coming down too. Is this is this decent or whatever?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of a balance there. And then what we're finding is that more and more extreme behavior is rewarded. And
Yep.
even when you go the moral side, it's like, yeah, man, I was a drug addict, I was on heroin, but now I'm preaching. I'm preaching the word of God. And that gets more attention than some guy that was like never had that situation. And it's just like, I'm preaching the word of God. It's like, I don't want to listen to you. It's kind of bland and not exciting. And stories too. What is that? There was a there was just a story or a book that this woman wrote about getting raped or something, and then she wrote about that, and I don't know what happened to it, but it's like because something extreme has happened to me, it gets more attention than somebody that like, yeah, I went to school and then I got a job at Walmart
Oh
and
yeah, people like the negative stories. That's what it is. People are
extreme,
attracted to the
extreme.
negative, extreme energy. That's what people are attracted to. They don't, because unfortunately, many people are programmed to believe that they can't reach, the goals that are possible. Listen, you can all achieve your dreams. It's a real thing. You just gotta believe you can, and don't let the masses make you believe you cannot. Because look at Malcolm. He's been kicking ass with his book. He's been through several publishers, but now he's landed at the one home that will actually be the last home, because this book is just going to go forward from here, and we will get either our anime or our live action. And I offer myself to people. That listen, if you need a dead Puerto Rican on screen, I got you, my brother. I got you. Look at that. Look at that. Mankind feels the transcendent petroleum age. 175 years after the die of civilization consists of isolated casino cities, nomadic clans, and the roving swarms of predatory bandits. This is the world of the Black Dog Clan. Hey, look at that shit. Gangster, folks. Gangster. And yo, right there, Malcolm, before we go, you gotta let them know where can they pick up this beautiful book at, yo.
Any one world. Let me give you the link for that.
Well, I know right here that Paul gave me this right there. You can pre-order your copy at anyoneworld.com. All right. But visit the website, get that contemplation music, get that sexy Annie swag. You know what I mean? Get some
Or the
posters.
logo T-shirt. The logo
Yeah,
T-shirt.
you got some posters right there, bro. Get that dog eater swag right there. Everything is at a centis for the swag, all right? But if you want the book, and understand, ASAP Comics UK, bro, this is like gonna be an amazing independent. There is gonna be. Get the fuck out. They already are an amazing independent comic book publisher out the UK, and they're doing great things. They just signed, Dog Eaters. So wait for that, bro. Check out ASAP Comics UK so you can follow everything they're doing. But for real, go visit the shops, get those posters, Get that Angie collection. Get that Dog
And
Eaters collection.
the
Get.
logo, yeah, the Dog Eaters logo collection is kind of cool. If you
I
can
love it,
show,
bro.
you have
I
a picture of that. Let's see. Uh,
send me if you send me a picture on a Twitterverse or an
oh,
email,
I'm
I
not
could
on
show you.
Twitter. I'm
Well,
not
you
on.
gotta start getting on social. Listen, folks. Here's real. While he does that, but entrepreneurial talk just for a moment, folks. So if you are an entrepreneur, lock in every single social media or whatever it is that you're doing. So whatever the name of your product is, even if you don't use that social media platform, just lock in the name. It's very important. So that way it's never held hostage because the day that you need it, and if somebody else owns it, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna charge you racks for that shit because they're gonna try and play you. So do not allow them to do that. So a new social platform, get the name, just hold it down. That's just real facts, real talk.
Let's
Right?
see. How can I send this to you?
You could email it to me at oh my god. Alex, I'll share it, folks. Go ahead. Don't send me no goddamn spam, you motherfuckers. If you send me any fucked up pictures, I'll blow you up.
What
Alex
is
the
this
comic.
share button on this down here next?
Well, if you could share the screen, if you have it as a screenshot and bring it up, we could share it.
Okay, video file. Oh, I can share screen.
Do oh man, I didn't show the trailer. You reminded me. So we're gonna do
Oh
two
yeah,
things
yeah.
before we go.
Show the trailer.
So while you do that, let's show this awesome trailer. Let's do that. Yeah, bro, because I downloaded this shit. But before we go.
The Black Dog Clan stumbles across an ambush, gun down.
Crazy report.
Just smoked so far. Guns are armed. What you got, Stevie?
Got a dog down! There he is. I got him! He's on the move. The Northern. Put him down.
No, you don't, you filthy roach. Yeah. Oh no. That wasn't a roach.
I like how you do the animated motion. I love it.
That was done in India.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. I love
Digicore,
it.
Digicore, and
Nice.
they're still doing it. So they're in Mumbai.
Mumbai.
So-
Shout out to my Indians. You know what though? A shout out to India because they're like the second behind the United States as being Comic Crusaders podcast fans. So I want to give a salute to all my Indian people out there, to Pune, Mumbai, every little town out there in India. Salute to you, my people. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's amazing, and I hope they appreciate you right here with this awesome comic. So, Indies, look out for Dog Eaters, kiddos. You got Colombia and Belgium too that be listening. So, I hope I'm spreading you to the world with this beautiful podcast of ours and the amazing people that listen. So, all right.
I'm
So,
gonna send. I'll send
yeah.
this to Comic Crusade. Oh, well, this is yours, I guess.
If you got a picture, just go ahead and send it, man. Because the trailer was great. Love it.
There's
Love
another
it.
trailer too that I did for Paul.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you
Well,
didn't get that one. Hold on.
No, I didn't get it. But if you send it, I'll take care of it.
It actually.
Uh,
Well, let's see.
you send it. I saw it. You gotta be quick on this bad boy, kiddo.
I know. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry about that at all. At all. Listen, we're hanging out because you're ASAP family. So I'm only kidding. ASAP. You get the pun anyway.
Yeah.
I made Paul laugh last time. He's like, "Oh, you asshole." Yeah, all right. I'm not trying to rush now. ASAP doesn't mean quickly. ASAP is just amazing. That's what it is. Look, it's on ASAP channel. Oh, word. Hold on. So if you go to the ASAP YouTube, you could get the video. Send me that channel right now.
Okay,
You
hold on.
find it?
I got it. Yeah.
Oh, you sent me something here, did you?
Wait. Hold on.
I got the swag though. If you share the screen up, and make sure to share audio, and then
Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got
then I
here.
add it. Go share audio, add it to the screen. or the tab. You should be able to choose between the screen or a tab.
How come it's not going? Hold on.
Because this is technology. That's what it does. Let's see in the
Copy.
intro. That's what it does. It's technology, folks. And, but I love it. So ASAP Comics.
Here we go.
So add it to the screen. Like share at the bottom, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Hit the share button. And then I don't see it.
Well, here's something.
Or you can send. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Doggy, this promo trailer from 4 days ago. I'll do it. Check it out, folks.
Okay.
This is gonna be fire, folks. It's gonna be fire. I promise you. That's why we're waiting. Pause. Like you better play my joint. Pause being a thug right now. So hold on. I don't want Paul to beat me up all the way from the UK. All right. So system audio. And check this out, everybody. Look how awesome this is. This is the ASAP UK version.
Mankind failed to transcend the petroleum age. 175 years after the die-off, civilization consists of scattered nomadic tribes, isolated casino cities, and roving bands of predatory bandits. Smoke ahead. The Black Dog clan stumbles across an ambush gone bad.
Just smoke so far. Guns are armed. What you got, Stevie?
Got a dog down. Cover. There he is. I got him. He's on the move. Clear him now.
No, you don't, filthy roach. Oh no! That wasn't a roach. I love you, Mr. Fluffy.
Beautiful. Holy shit, man. Did ASAP make that look sexy or what? Sexy. Love it. Love it. So, Malcolm, bro, you've been a wonderful guest, bro. I appreciate it, bro. So,
Thank you very much.
You've been on a long journey. So, what piece of advice can you leave any creator with right now, based on the journey you've had thus far?
Well, obviously, it has to be something that you're expressing from within, rather than trying to find a template and filling in the blanks. That's a lot of what we have now. I think it's like genre is something that, is it comedy, is it romantic comedy, and then you find the beats and you fill it in, and it's you do need structure, but so you fit your passion into a structure, and in a way that is not so derivative. I mean, everybody has influences. You have to have, we're building on, culture is building on previous things. I mean, look at Dune, everything that
I love that movie. I love that movie, the new version. And I have a friend that said I hated it. I'm like, wow, I thought it was better than the old school.
Dune, Star Wars stole so much from Dune, and when you go back to Dune, this is the original, kind of thing, original imagery, but the actual content, it's ecological, it's religious, it's it's about power, it's about mysticism, it's about spiritualism, it's about so these things of Dune, kind of goes into Star Wars. It kind of goes into other movies and books. A lot of people were influenced by it, and still they cannot quite get it right, but it's
One day,
but
one day, I have that visionary.
so the thing about having your own experience and being able to express it in a original and unique way is that comes from self-study, comes from study, comes from experience.
Absolutely.
And those are things that as individuals, as why are we alive? It's to learn. So these things, staying mindful, being attentive, understanding what you're doing in relationships, what your relationship is with the world. These things are really important to find yourself so that you can express something that is, interesting.
Agreed, my brother. So again, thank you for tuning in. Great words right there, folks. You hear that? Listen to the big homie over here, man. He's been on a long journey, and he about to blow up via ASAP Comics UK and the Anyone, creator owned label. I can't wait till you guys get your eyes on this beautiful, gorgeous book that's soon to be either a cartoon or a movie. Like I said, if you need a dead Puerto Rican on screen or somebody or a lead, I'm there for you.
And I have another quick thing that I want to talk about that I'm working on with Lance Lucero.
Oh my God! You're working on. Oh shit! We got a scoop, folks. What we got?
Okay, so I have another story called Sacred Profanity that again was it's actually this is another first place award-winning screenplay, Story Pros.
Say word.
And Lance has adapted it. We're finished adapting it. I mean, of course, there's always going to be revisions, but this story is Sacred Profanity in a dystopian near future. Love that, right? A journalist investigating the assassination of a spiritual teacher must elude the death squads of both the UN peacekeepers and the divine faith to find and reveal the truth and witness the resurrection.
Oh my effing God! You guys are nuts. I can't wait. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are like brothers from another mother. I cannot wait to see this creative collaboration, like, in this full form. Oh my God, I'm excited because Lance is a beast and so are you. So to have you two creative forces together, oh my God, I can't wait. This is gonna be amazing.
Lance is relentless, man. He is relentless.
Oh, he is, bro. He for real is. This is why I'm so blessed to have him on my team and to have been able to meet him because I met him through reviewing a comic, and next thing you know, it's like, yo, I would love to help you guys. I was like, wow, yo, God bless your soul, bro. You're a good dude, and look at you guys not even connecting. Great people, man. Warehouse 9, fucking right here. Anyone World, you got ASAP Comics UK, we got Dog Eaters, Malcolm. I mean, you're amongst the future of comics. I can't wait to see how amazing your journey will go from here now. I think you found the right home, and it's only gonna be like good from here. So with that, thanks everybody for tuning in. You know that my outro tells you what to do with the exception of two things. Please visit the awesome comic book shop. Like, yo, if you don't have an LCS by you, just go visit comiccrusaders.shop and we could get all your latest comic books for you delivered at your home. Dark Horse got you, 305, Mr. Lucas Fushino himself, man. The ultimate investment king could definitely show you the way. And of course, if you want some awesome swag, some awesome t-shirts like this cap right here, just visit comiccrusaders.us, all right? And with that, please, visit everything, yo. You could get Dog Eater swag right there, right? Visit Paul's website there. Follow Paul and his awesome company as Comics you can social, right? But of course, get there some Dog Eaters posters. Get that Angie swag, that sexy Angie swag, to make your wife jealous. Go get that contemplation music. Apparently you will understand once you hear. He's teasing you, folks. You saw that guitar there. I wonder what's going on. I can't wait. Of course, you got the Anyone World website where you can pre-order this amazing book. And if you want to get some teasers and everything, please visit their website as well. because the homie's doing it, man. He's on the business. Thank you for tuning in. Much love. A very happy Thanksgiving. Salute to each and every one of you. Love you guys.
Thank you so much, Al.
Thank you,
so
thank you, Malcolm. Thank you for being an awesome creator on this amazing day, bro. Thank you for being awesome and sharing of yourself, brother. And with that, thank you, folks, for listening in, tuning in, and supporting. Much love. Hasta la próxima. Thank you for listening to the Comic Crusaders Podcast. If you like the content, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, please visit comiccrusaders.shop and our extended podcast family over at undercovercapes.com. And also, make sure to download the Comic Crusaders app on the Google Play Store today.